Hey everybody, Sports Video Group is in Los Angeles for our inaugural Esports Production Forum. Brandon Costa reporting for SVG. I have the pleasure now to be joined by David Lee. He's the VP of Ops for ESP Gaming. David, thanks so much for being here at the event, sharing your expertise with the crowd. We hope you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, my pleasure. It's been a lot of fun with a lot of awesome experts on the panel.
Yeah. So it was a really interesting conversation into diving in, from a front bench perspective, telling the stories of esports, making this even more compelling content than it already is for people. So from your perspective, a couple nuggets that maybe came away from that conversation when it comes to making this a consumable video product. What are some of the priorities that maybe you guys have taken at ESP?
Yeah, so we recently launched the World Showdown of Esports, also known as WSOE. And one of the things that we try to capture here is the storylines, right, and the narratives, and we're actually creating that by curating the matchups, right? So we're trying to find the most interesting personalities and trying to fit them into the proper matchups to create the best television.
So obviously that sounds like a pretty significant challenge. You're not only, traditional sports broadcasters, they just have to come in and produce the event, but you compared it to very much like a UFC model almost, where you're also the event organizer. What are the unique challenges that come with that in like identifying who like the faces that you want to make of your league?
Yeah, so trying to figure out who the top players are from a technical perspective, and then going through dozens and dozens and dozens of screenings and interviews and phone interviews, video interviews prior to the actual events, right? So trying to identify those people and the top players who are going to be the best, not only playing the game, but also for television.
Sure. Now, in your position specifically as VP of Ops, and it's been noted in many other stories and conferences, and how there was a time not too long ago where an esports event would just be kind of on some tables in a conference room, and now they're filling massive arenas. What would you say maybe over the past couple years operationally has changed most about your job? Would you say?
I'd say, yeah, it's definitely the growth, right, and the scope of it. The budgets have gone up, but not as much as the technology, the growth in the technology, and the different types of productions that we're doing, right? So we're filling out venues. Back in the day when it was 300 people, now it's in the thousands, close to 10,000 people, right? So
Sure.
yeah, I'd say kind of matching the growth trajectory has been very difficult.
Well, we thank you very much for joining us at the conference today. Wish you best of luck with everything going forward. And again, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. For more of Sports Video Group's coverage of our Esports Production Forum, you can visit us online at sportsvideo.org.